Developing in political news at this hour, the divide in one party growing as supporters are suing over widespread confusion in the primary race. And the other party, what could be an epic movement toward coming together. I'm Harris Faulkner. This is the Fox Report. Here's how it's playing out. We'll begin with the Republicans. A short time ago, a new sign the GOP is combining forces to back Donald Trump. Reports South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who has had a long public spat with Trump, is privately telling others in his party at a fundraiser to support the presumptive nominee. Graham's press secretary will only confirm Graham was there and that there's no change in the senator's personal position. People who were at the private fundraiser are reportedly talking, though. It would be a big shift toward unity within that party. No such movement to tell you about across the political aisle. In fact, among the Democrats, the infighting seems more bitter by the hour. Senator Bernie Sanders is holding events in California on this Sunday. He feels voters are the Democrat frontrunner Hillary Clinton as, quote, a lesser of two evils. What does that mean? More on that coming up. All this as we get brand new polling showing Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump neck and neck in a would-be showdown. Clinton's lead down to just 3 points in this brand new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll. We have all your political coverage ahead, including a breakdown at the bottom of the hour with our Fox News political insiders. First, let's go to Fox Team Political Coverage. Lauren Blanchard is following the Democrats. Rich Edson with the Trump campaign. Rich, we'll start with you. Donald Trump is fundraising right now.
You know, Harris, the presumptive Republican nominee could need more than $1 billion to compete in the general election. The Los Angeles Times reports Donald Trump on Wednesday will attend his first Republican National Committee fundraiser for himself. The report says $25,000 gets a donor dinner, a reception, and a photo with Trump. For $100,000, donors also receive an RNC membership. Trump and the RNC agreed last week to a joint fundraising agreement. The deal allows individual donors to give nearly $450,000 to two joint fundraising committees, much higher than the $2,700 donors can give to just presidential campaigns. And while Trump, the party, and some individual donors are ready to raise and spend millions to elect Trump, there are still high-profile GOP donors vowing to withhold money from the Trump effort, like TD Ameritrade founder Joe Ricketts. Trump says he has no need for them.
These are people that won't have access to the White House, and they understand that. They're not going to be able to tell me what to do like they do every other candidate. They endorse people like Jeb Bush. They would have had total control over Jeb. They would have had total control over many of the people.
Meanwhile, others like Sheldon Adelson, the billionaire casino businessman and longtime GOP donor, is backing Trump. Harris?
So, Rich, when we started out just moments ago, I was telling viewers about that new polling, that NBC News Wall Street Journal polling that shows it would be tighter should Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump face each other in a general election. We're also learning it could be much more negative than even we think.
Yeah, plenty of polls demonstrating that, Harris, especially as more show most voters don't like either candidate. A recently released Washington Post to ABC News poll shows only 41% of voters have a favorable view of Hillary Clinton. 57% have an unfavorable view. For Donald Trump, 40% have a favorable view. 57% have an unfavorable view. Both are also contending with opposition within their own parties. Harris?
Yeah, this is interesting. Potentially worse news for Hillary Clinton, though, because she has such a long political past. Rich Edson, thank you very much.